Welcome to another Highland League Weekly preview show. I'm Ryan Cryle and here's Callum Law with everything you need to know about this weekend's big game.
The main game for us this weekend on Highland League Weekly is the clash between Clachnacuddin and Rothes at Grant Street Park, which is a 2 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. The Lily Whites coming into this looking for their first win in the Breedon Highland League this season and also their first win under new manager Conor Gethins. Although they lost in the Scottish Cup to Peterhead last weekend, in their two previous league games have picked up draws against Dee and Fraserburgh, so they should be buoyed coming into this one. The Spaysiders, meanwhile, they haven't played a game since the 11th of October, and Ross Jack will be hoping a lack of sharpness isn't an issue for his players. The Rothes are looking to pick up their 6th win in the league this campaign. It's the first meeting of the sides this term. They played 3 times last season, with Clach winning in the league and the North of Scotland Cup, while Rothes prevailed in the return league fixture. But you'll be able to see who comes out on top this time on Monday's Highland League Weekly.
Okay, Crystal Paul time once again. Here we are, another week, and the opposition have stretched their lead even further. It doesn't matter who takes on the opposition role. That role just leads to points. I got 1 point for predicting Lossiemouth to beat Strathspey. Callum cast in the Crystal Paul role predicted the draw, so you got Neil Plough. So the score is 22-7 now to the opposition. We're going to swap again in Paul Third's continued absence. I'm going to take on Crystal Paul this week. Callum's going to be the opposition. The first game to predict is Clachnacuddin against Rothes. Callum?
Quite hard to call this one really, as I was speaking about before. I think Rothes, obviously a couple of weeks they've had without a game isn't ideal, but maybe it'll allow one or two to be back from injury, and I would probably just, given respective form this season, go for Rothes to shade it 2-1.
I'm going to go for 2-1 Clachnacuddin. Conor Gethins to get his first victory as Clach manager.
Very good. And the second game, Nairn County against Turriff United.
Okay, so this one, I'm not as confident, not confident with Clach, but I'm not as confident with this one that one of Cummings is going to get that first victory. I think Nairn, even when Nairn don't play their best, tend to still, get a result under Steve Mackay. I think Nairn at home as well. I'd be thinking maybe 3-1 Nairn.
Interesting. I think there's goals in both teams, strikers in decent form, and I think Turriff will get something out of the game. I'm going to go for 2-2.
Okay, well, as always, we wait until this weekend's games to see what we got right and what we got wrong.
The second game for us this weekend on Highland League Weekly is Nairn County versus Turriff United at Station Park, and here's 3 things you need to know. It's 2 evenly matched sides in terms of their position in the table at the moment. Nairn are sitting in 8th spot, while Turriff are 7th. Both sides have collected 18 points so far this term, but United are just in front on goal difference. The wee county come into this fixture in really good form. Stephen Mackay's men have won their last 4 games in all competitions. In contrast, Turriff are looking for a return to winning ways after 3 straight defeats. They'll be hoping also to pick up their first points under new manager Warren Cummings. Okay, competition time. Then first things first, we must cover last week's competition and the winner of said competition. We'd asked you, in honour of the Scottish Cup fixtures that took place over the weekend, to tell us who the last Highland League club were to take on Premiership opposition in the National Trophy, who the Premiership opposition were and when the game took place. The answer was for Martin United, who hosted Motherwell. 5-0 loss at North Lodge Park in the 2020-21 season. That game took place there in April, funnily enough, I think due to the fallout from COVID. The winner that has been selected is Paul Anderson. Congratulations, Paul. If you could get in touch at sportpressandjournal.co.uk and tell us if you'd like a Highland League Weekly mug or one of our Crystal Paul tea towels. There's another chance to win, of course, with this week's preview show. Turriff United recently appointed a new manager, Warren Cummings.
in the hot seat now at the Hacks, and we want you to tell us which English club Warren Cummings made more than 200 appearances for during his playing career, even earning himself a testimonial. Give us the name of the club, again at sport@pressandjournal.co.uk, or in the comments below wherever you're watching this video, and you could be the next winner of some Highland League Weekly merchandise.
It's a 7:30 p.m. kickoff on Friday. For this one, it's Dee who are 5th in the table against the Broch who are 6th, both teams having 19 points on the board, and both also looking to get back to winning ways after defeat in the Scottish Cup to SPFL opposition.
Tasty, tasty clash this one. It's the leaders at the second placed team currently in the standings. It's also 2 of the 3 highest scoring teams so far in the league. It can't disappoint, can it?
This is a 2 p.m. kickoff. The Maroons, after 2 blank Saturdays, looking to pick up their second win in the league this season. They're against a Strathspey side, still searching for those elusive first points in the league, and if they're to get them here, they'll need to defend better than they did last weekend in defeat to Lossiemouth.
Brora back in league action following a very impressive Scottish Cup second round win against Stenhousemuir at Ochil View last weekend. Forest, meanwhile, they're looking to bounce back from their cup exit at the hands of Highland League rivals Ochil Thistle.
It's 2 informed sides going head to head. The Jags have won their last 5 games in all competitions, while the Coasters are buoyed by back-to-back wins in the league. This clash also sees Frank McGettrick return to the club he served with distinction for 4 years as part of Graham Stewart's coaching team.
Brecon City are the only team still unbeaten in this season's Breedon Highland League. They'll present a formidable challenge to the Vale at Princess Royal Park. Vale's last league outing was a defeat at the hands of Nairn County. Brecon's last league outing was the Wednesday previous, where they beat Inverurie locals.
The Scorries will be looking to find the back of the net again. They haven't scored in their last 2 outings. Inverurie have been free the last couple of Saturdays, and they're still looking for that first win under new manager Dean Donaldson.
Okay, that's it for another Highland League Weekly preview show, brought to you in association with our sponsors Alexander Wallace Toyota of Elgin. Whether you're looking for a new or used Toyota, or you've already got one, you can find all the details on the dealership below this video, as well as simply by searching for Alexander Wallace Toyota Elgin online. Just a reminder that the games we're filming this weekend are Clachnacuddin against Rothes and Nairn County against Turriff United, 2 games featuring newly appointed managers, those ones. It's also going to be a special bonanza episode, is that fair enough, on Monday. It's Highland League Weekly, because we're also going to be filming Banksty against Fraserburgh on Friday night. So you'll have 3 highlights games to look forward to. God bless Friday night football. Before Monday, please follow us on our various social media channels. We're on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook. The group's called Highland League Weekly. We're also on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube, where you might just be watching this video, so please subscribe if you are and you've enjoyed it. You can also sign up for all the latest Highland League content from the Press and Journal straight into your email inbox. There's a link to join our newsletters below this video. That'll get you an email from us twice weekly with all that good stuff. In the meantime, enjoy whichever football games you're watching this weekend, and we'll see you Monday.